Hey everyone, welcome back to the Final Cut. I'm Travis Brown. As we head into the weekend, we got some huge news that'll have horror and sci-fi fans buzzing. From a long-awaited sequel finally landing a release date to the next chapter of The Running Man and an animated expansion of the Ghostbusters universe. Let's dive right in. First up, the wait is almost over. Well, kind of. 28 years later, The Bone Temple finally has a release date. Mark your calendars for January 16th, 2026. This sequel to 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later will drop just in time for Martin Luther King Jr. weekend. Sony has been keeping details under wraps, but the official description teases that the rage virus is back and a group of survivors must navigate a world overrun by the infected. The teaser trailer already has set the internet on fire, showing glimpses of a remote island where survivors have seemingly reverted to a more primitive society. And while rumors swirl around Cillian Murphy's role as Jim, the studio isn't spilling the beans just yet. What do you think The Bone Temple could mean for the story? Let me know your theories below or on Spotify if you're listening. Next, let's talk about an iconic dystopian story getting a fresh twist. David Zayas, best known as Angel Batista from Dexter, has joined the star-studded cast of Edgar Wright's reimagining of The Running Man. Based on the Stephen King novel, this new take sees Glenn Powell as Ben Richards, a man who enters a deadly government-run game show to save his family. The cast already includes Josh Brolin, Lee Pace, Emilia Jones, and William H. Macy, so yeah, this is shaping up to be a blockbuster. Edgar Wright directing and co-writing with Michael Bacall. That's a dream team for fans of sharp, fast-paced storytelling. I can't wait to see how they bring this dystopian world to life. How about you? And finally, Ghostbusters fans, this one's for you. Netflix has announced an animated Ghostbusters feature with Chris Pern attached to direct. This project comes as part of the expanding Ghostbusters universe, with Ghostbusters Frozen Empire already out and on an animated series in development. The goal here is ambitious: to give the Ghostbusters IP the same kind of animated boost that Spider-Verse did for Spider-Man. Sony and Netflix teaming up for this means big things, and Pern's track record with animation is solid. Will this project redefine Ghostbusters for a new generation? Let's hope so. Today's take: 28 years later, The Bone Temple has us all asking questions. Edgar Wright's The Running Man looks to deliver dystopian thrills, and Ghostbusters might just be entering its animated golden age. If you're on Spotify, answer today's poll. And if you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up and let us know which story has you the most excited. Personally, I can't wait to see how The Bone Temple shakes up the zombie apocalypse genre. That's it for today's episode of The Final Cut. Be sure to follow us at HMUNCUT on all platforms and subscribe on Spotify and YouTube for your daily dose of horror, sci-fi, and genre news. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next week for more updates, scares, and thrills. Until then, stay curious, keep the lights on, and let's all agree to stay away from any suspicious islands, okay? See you soon.